Hello, have a good morning to all. Today, I just wake up early in the morning and think about our young talent, especially who are staying at our Meherpur. Our young talent, obviously, they are genius and they are fundamentally they have a courageous mind because what can tell you, our Meherpur, it's a very greatest town in Bangladesh. No question about that. Where acting government was formed, basically. You may not ignore Mujibnagar, the name of history. It is a fundamental belief that no one can compare with Mujibnagar. It's a title, it's a wonderful, and it's a classic. It's organized by so many disciplined buildings. Surely, it is obviously carries history, our liberation where. So surely acting government was formed and many historical scenario it is created over there. So no question about that. Today I am going to discuss especially those young talent who are staying in Meherpur and who are staying especially our beautiful country. Surely, because we may have a nice discussion. Just click in this button and like especially SRB goal page and you will get an update what I am trying to say and trying to figure out all of our young talent, and they are the brightest and they're the coolest and they're the something special to move and to head it our meher to figure out all of our Bangladesh. So discussion is that our young talent, they do not like to study more than 8 hours, more than 9 hours, more than 7 hours. When I was a student, basically when I was a student, a secondary school or elementary school, I never have a specific time to study. Whatever I get a time, I study. I carry the book, I study, and I carry the small dictionary to study vocabulary, to study so many things, issues, and literature, story, and I don't know. Student, our young talent, they may not they do not like to study, especially literature. They do not like to study, especially story. They do not like to study, especially so many facts, issues, family difficulties, and you have to study and need to study. There is ups and downs. If you learn ups and downs, if you learn weakness, if you learn threats, if you learn about globalizations, you will have you will have a knowledge, how to lead and how to deal and how to make compromise a relationship. I heard the news, especially I have heard the news, especially one guy get a proposal from a non-government organizations from especially company, and he failed to attend there, exactly day, because of his special day. I may not recall or something the name, but it is a responsibility. It is a respect, and it is a must respect to tell someone that I failed to go there because of this, and before you have to confirm, because you are adult, you are 18 plus or 20 plus, you have to show that you have a responsibility, your race is identified, 18 plus, and you have a responsibility. And whatever, you cannot be a boss, you cannot be a boss unless you work somewhere. You need to have experience, otherwise difficult to maintain relationship, otherwise difficult to connect with the international buyer, difficult to figure out how the work, especially domestic, especially boss, manager, leaders, or entrepreneurship. And you may not know especially how is it works, especially political stability in our third nations countries is all about dealings, all about hackings, and all about so many fraud, fake fraud, or many issues will come in your business sectors, which is you may not got off unless you learn, especially practically. So think about that who are young talent, they have to study and they have to work somewhere to get knowledge, to get experience, and it makes sure how to handle and how to go forward, especially. So all our young generations, obviously they have a talent because they are standing modern civilizations. and they are now modern civilization. They are standing under modern civilizations. They can get easily to study, especially so many issues by searching Google, or somewhere. They can get easily access to study if they want to study, especially Shakespeare books, or Macbeth, Jerry, Hamlet, or political science, physics, chemistry, biology, so many subjects. If they want to figure out, and if they want to study, they can go through online, or electronic devices, and they may figure out, and they may find out very quickly. But I don't know why they do not like to study more than 7 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, because here the education, there is no specific times. As much as they get a time, they have to study. And our education's our national security. Believe me, because education may not give you cash, may not give you money directly, but your educations, you will have a perfectionist life. You may not be a threat to other nations. You may not be harmful for your neighbors. You will be a good neighbors, and you can be a good husband. You can be a good father. You can be a good brother. And what about if you have a quality of educations? People may not ignore you. But money can give you, something to buy something, effort to buy a new car, effort to buy a good dress, effort to buy a good houses. But money cannot give you comfortable life. Money cannot give you, happiness. Money cannot give you something. What are you expecting, especially from the people? True love, beliefs, and confidence, and all about. If you want to acquire, if you want to achieve, and if you want to accomplish your life, of course you have to go through quality of educations. Or somebody drop out. You may pick up that somebody drop out from school, drop out from elementary school or colleges. Everything, everywhere, and every people, in their heart, in their mind, and in their soul, exceptional talent, which is a very God-gifted talent. Which is very God-gifted talent, like a Sachin Tendulkar, like a Maradona, like a Lionel Messi, like a Mike Tyson, like a Muhammad Ali, like Tony Robinson, like a motivational speaker is Les Brown, is like Allen's, Steve Harvey, is like Albert Einstein, like Nathan, like Socrates. So many people, those people particularly, they have exceptional talent. You may not compare, but everybody have an average talent to discover their potential. They discover the potential to figure out their name as a famous or something, to be a great. So people, a young talent, fail to discover the talent. So there is no alternative path without having better educations, without having good time management. So what about we need to discuss right now? We have to share with each other our difficulties. We have to respect with each other. We have to love with each other. We have to stronger with each other, because our Meherpur have to be first. Our Meherpur have to put first, and our Meherpur have to be a great. And our young talent should become a friend together. We have to share with each other. We have to talk with each other, and we have to help with each other. With each other, so it makes us together. It makes us united, and it makes us how to progress our life. So thank you very much, all of you guys who are a young generation. Thank you first, because you are the first responder, and you are the talent, and you have a quality of education. And now you are standing, young talent, you are standing under the electronic devices, you are standing under the globalization, you are standing a very good time to learn so many things at a time, to figure out, to learn, especially to searching computers, easily you can read physics, you can read chemistry, you can read so many books at a time by searching Google. But our time during 2003, when I passed SSC exam, that time it was difficult to use, especially internet. That time it was difficult to study my favorite book. But now your time, you can access, you can study so many books at a time. So thank you, have best wishes, and study, work hard, never waste your time. Education should be your education should be your individual security. Education should be our national security. Education should be your family security. And surely our education, our first priority. Our education should be first. And thank you very much, all the young generation who are trying to get a good job, who are trying to figure out how to pay their tuition fees, and who are trying to figure out how to feedback their senior, especially parents. And thank you, all of you. Have a nice day, especially Monday, and especially whole year for you and for each and everyone. Thank you. All the best wishes. Thank you.